Hello everybody, this is Yakes87 and welcome to the wonderful game called Will You Press the Button? This is an interesting game. I'm going to do a couple of questions here just because this game tends to offer a lot of thought-provoking content and it kind of lets you know kind of what I think about different situations. So without further ado, let's play Will You Press the Button? If you press this button, you will fall in love with anyone you choose, but you two break up and fight, then get back together every month. Okay. That's a tough one, because it's like you could fall in love with the person you choose, but it's going to be a completely miserable relationship. And the whole point of being with someone you love is to not be in a miserable relationship. So this whole concept, it kind of defeats the purpose of being in a relationship if you're just fighting, breaking up, and getting back together. It just sounds miserable, so I am not going to press that button. Alright, you could understand any language, but you can never speak a word that isn't English. You know, that's a tough one, because, I mean, you would be able to understand, but the problem is, especially where I'm living at in America here, is there aren't that many people that know other languages beside English. So now it does say you can never speak a word, so I could technically write things out for people, but I would never be able to speak English, which would kind of make it impossible to do a lot of the things I do in my life. But it would be cool to learn those languages. That's a tough one. That is a very tough one, because it's like, I mean, like, it would make sense, like, this would be a no-brainer if I lived somewhere where I didn't have to speak English all of the time. Like, I'm speaking English right now. Like, I wouldn't be able to do these videos if I couldn't speak a word of English. But I could understand everything else, but I wouldn't be able to do the things I do. So I am not going to press that button. Alright, you gain the power of levitation, both yourself and other objects. But every time you use your power, you gain a pound. You know, it would be cool to levitate things, but like, I'd only gain a pound. Like, if you just, like, walked or ran or did some kind of exercise or ate healthy, you could work off that pound really easily. Now, where you get into trouble is when you get into somewhere and you're like, let me lift this and lift this and lift this and lift this. And if you're lifting all kinds of things, well, then it's going to be impossible to keep that pound off. But if it's just like, if you're just lifting things every now and then and it's not a constant use, it really wouldn't be that bad of a downside. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and press that button, because it would be cool to levitate myself as well as levitate other things if need be. That's a good dilemma. Okay. Alright, any video game you play will always be a masterpiece, but you can never watch anime again. See, that's the thing, because that's kind of playing on the whole anime gaming culture. So, you know, you got a lot of people that play a lot of video games and they watch a lot of anime. I do watch quite a few animes, and there's a lot of good anime out there. I do enjoy watching this, but at the same time, I play video games more than anime, and I think it would be really cool to just pick up a game and play it and have it be absolutely fantastic. Like, just any game I play, it would always be a wonderful game. I would always enjoy myself. It'd always be brilliantly made. So I'm going to go ahead and press that button. Sorry to any of my viewers that really like anime, but I'm pressing that button. You will have an infinite supply of plain tortillas. You will never have any dip. Now, this is an interesting question, because I do like tortillas, but I mean, like, is it talking about like tortilla chips? Because tortilla chips without salsa or cheese dip is just, you don't want that. But if it's talking about like actual tortillas, then that's fine, because then I could have tacos and burritos all I want. I don't know if I'm confusing tortillas and tortilla chips, but it does just say tortillas, which is what burritos are made of. and tacos, not necessarily a chip. So I'm going to press that button because you don't need dip for a burrito. And I'm going to make all kinds of burritos. Alright. You create the cure for cancer, but you die without anyone knowing you did it. See, that's an interesting question because it's like, would you give up fame and infamy and money and just to know that you cured this horrible thing that's plaguing millions and millions of people worldwide? I will press that button because I do know what that's like, and it would be really cool to have a cure for cancer. I don't need the money or the fame, but if I could come up with the cure for cancer, and I am not medically enabled at all, like I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to medical science, but just the concept of if I could create the cure for cancer and nobody would know I did it, I would be okay with that because I gave up my fame and infamy and recognition for the greater good, and that to me is more important than having millions of dollars because, hey, I'm the guy that cured cancer. I cured cancer. Look at me, I cured cancer. No, I don't want to be that guy. I would be on the sidelines watching all these people come in for their cancer treatments and being cured, and I would sit at home and I'd read about it, and that would just put the biggest smile on my face, just knowing that I helped all these people with their suffering disease. I think that would be really cool. Alright, you can speak with animals, but you must live in a zoo. I wouldn't want to live in a zoo. I feel like living in a zoo as an animal is a somewhat miserable existence, even though you get everything pampered towards you. You get free food, you don't have to go hunt for things. You got people that just bring you your food, and you can just say like, oh, look at me, I got my house here. But I would have a hard time being confined, and I imagine a lot of animals that live in captivity have a hard time with that as well. So no, I am not going to press that button because speaking to animals was not worth living in captivity. Alright, one more. You will receive $10 million, but you will be erased from everyone's memory. $10 million is a lot of money. I'm just throwing that out there. $10 million is a lot of money. And I mean, granted, I would be giving up all of pretty much everything that I've got going. My friends, family, relatives, past acquaintances, all of that would I remember all those experiences? Like, would I be able to walk up to my brother and be like, yo, what's up? I'm your brother. And they're like, who are you? Like, that would be weird. That'd be weird to like run into people that you know, but they don't know who you are because you got $10 million. So I don't think I would push that button because I mean it is a lot of money, but at the same time I know a lot of people, and I feel like it would be weird living in this world where I know my family exists or my friends exist, but they have no idea who I am. That would be more stressful than having the money. So I am not going to press that button. Well, we've got time for more questions. Let's do more. That's a good question. Okay. You get to be with the one you love, but you have to live together in Finland for the rest of your lives. Well, this is an interesting question because I don't know what's in Finland. I don't know if there's anything desirable in Finland. I don't know if there's nothing desirable in Finland. I really don't know. I've never looked into Finland that much. So, no offense to all my Finland friends over there, but I have no idea what's in Finland or what isn't in Finland. I don't know anything about Finland. So, the fact that I would have to go live somewhere where I have nothing that I know about, I don't want to live in Finland. I don't know if I want to live in Finland. I don't even know. Like, I'm not going to press that button. I have no desire to live in Finland. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't know what's in Finland. I don't have any desire to go to Finland. Alright, how about this? You become the most popular YouTuber ever, but your favorite YouTuber will stop making videos. So this is like me taking the place of my idol which is Markiplier. I don't want to do that because I know Markiplier helps a lot of people with different things. You know, he's always reading his comments videos, and there's always people sending in comments. Like, you should read the comments on his videos. It's great to see all these people saying, you know, thank you for helping them with depression, anxiety, and all these things. And he does so much good things for the entire world and myself as well. Like, I've watched a lot of his videos, and it's just, I wouldn't want to make him stop making videos just so I could be really popular. I can be popular if you guys help, but you know, I'm doing this because I want to, I have fun making the videos. That's what I want to do. I do YouTube just to have fun with it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And I wouldn't want to take away what Mark does so I could do that. I mean, I'd like to do what he does. I think that's really cool what he does, but he also, I know he enjoys doing what he does, and I would not want to take that away. So I am not going to press that button at all. That's a good dilemma. Okay. You never have to eat or drink again, but you can't get drunk anymore. But this is an interesting question, because I have no problems with drinking and people getting drunk as long as you're not driving. No driving, but I have no issues with it. What I do have an issue with is never having to eat. I like eating. I like experimenting, trying new foods, different foods, different like countries' foods. I love eating foods and trying different drinks. I wouldn't give that up for the fact that I'd never can get drunk. Like, I mean, I don't get drunk a lot, but like, it's cool to be able to eat when I need to eat. I eat on a schedule. I like eating and drinking food. That's what I enjoy doing because food tastes good. I like the good tasting food. So I am not going to press that button. You get a pet dragon, but you spend so much money feeding the thing you are forever poor and practically starving. Well then, I have no desire to own a dragon. I know there's quite a few people out there that probably would like to own a dragon, but unfortunately, I am not one of those. I think dragons are cool. I think it would be cool to have a dragon, but I have no desire being poor just for the fact that I could own a dragon. I mean, I don't feel like giving up everything I work for just to keep a dragon. I would let that dragon go, and it would probably burn down someone else's village, and then they would come at me angry. But hey, I'd be living my normal life, so I am not going to press that button. Alright, that's good. That's a good one. Alright. You become famous, respected, and rich, but you cannot have any friends anymore. No, I don't want to press that button, because simply, what's the point of becoming famous and rich if you can't enjoy that with anyone being your friends? Like, if I get famous and rich, like, I'd want to share that with my closest friends. Like, I wouldn't I love my friends. I have a lot of really good friends that I've known over the years that I can count on for things when I need them, and I would not give that up just so I could be famous, respected, and rich. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. I would rather have the friendship and the companionship. So I am not going to press that button. Alright. You can masterfully play any video game you encounter with 0 flaws and the fastest non-tool assisted speedruns, but you cannot buy games or use daemon tools or uTorrent or your friends' enemies' consoles, their PC. What? That doesn't even make sense. So I can play video games, like, really good, but I can't play video games? Is that what it's trying to say? That's a stupid question. I will not press that button. No, that's a bad one. Okay, I need to do one more, because that one was horrible. You can attend any convention of any kind anywhere in the world free of charge. Everyone will hate your cosplay no matter what it is. See, that's okay with me, because I go to the conventions just to see what's going on. I've been to a number of conventions. I've only dressed up twice going to conventions. One time I dressed up as Spock, and the other time I dressed up as Brock. Both of my cosplay costumes match with each other. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I don't, like, it's cool to dress up. Like, the only time I dressed up was just to do it because I'd never done it before. But, like, I don't, like, I like seeing other people's cosplays. Like, I don't cosplay myself that much. So, I would definitely press this button, because then I get to go to all these really cool conventions, see the other people cosplaying, but I don't have to cosplay. You don't have to dress up to go to these conventions. People forget that. You don't have to dress up to go to these conventions. So I can just show up at the convention like wearing this Mountain Dew t-shirt and a pair of shorts. I can just show up there. So I will press this button all day long, because it's just cool to be able to go to the shows. It's like, if I do want to cosplay, that's fine. People can hate my cosplay. I don't care. I'm enjoying the convention. Their opinions don't matter. I'm enjoying the convention. I'm having a great time. So, anyway, I am going to end this one here. If you guys want to see more, will you press the button? Let me know. This was actually really fun to make, because I was able to kind of just talk about things I do in relation to how I feel about things and answer some rather philosophical questions. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button and let me know what you think. And as always, I will see you in the next video. See you later.